Hello and welcome to a new vlog. I am taking advantage of the fact that it's currently not raining. So I saw that you guys had positive comments about my last monthly vlog, so I'm gonna really try to make this a thing. And today I have a really fun, busy day planned. I'm meeting up with my friend Jed to go see this fashion exhibit at from Dolce & Gabbana at the Grand Palais, which is very beautiful. I'm going to film a little bit there if I can. And then I have lots of stuff to buy because it's my sister's 24th birthday. I need to do that after. Then I'm getting a drink with friends. And then I am going to celebrate my sister's birthday with our family. Oh yeah, and also I want to make a photo album as one of her birthday gifts from us in Vietnam when I went to visit her in Vietnam. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. So the exhibit was absolutely breathtaking, stunning, beautiful. Definitely recommend it if you're in Paris. And then it was time for me to go buy my sister's gifts. So I went to the main shopping center mall in Paris. But of course, whenever you go there on a Saturday, it is terribly crowded. And hope you enjoy my little walk back home through the Champs-Élysées. Okay, I'm finally done. I got everything I wanted. I'm so excited. I have all this stuff in my bag. She's gonna be so happy. This took much longer than expected because Saturdays in Paris, especially when the weather is okay, like right now, are just so crowded. Everything takes hours. Everything you want to buy, you have to stand in line for hours. I'm exaggerating when I say hours, but it's still pretty long. So I do have everything that I want, and now I have about 1 hour to put her album photo together, and then I need to get ready, so I'm gonna try to speed up a little bit.
I wrote a message in my notes that I'm never gonna send to you, saying I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm back. Now it's time to get to work. I have the album. I have all the pictures from our Vietnam trip, so that's a lot. And I have some sticky tape and I have some markers to write things. I thought it would go good on the black. I printed these photos at a booth, but they're not in order, so this is gonna take so much longer. For the first picture for the cover, I want to find one. I have a very specific one in mind of the two of us that I want to put.
I guess you never really know what somebody's gonna do when they get lonely. You found somebody better than me to take care of your insecurities.
I'm so disappointed right now because I thought that these markers would show up really well on the black. Turns out you can't see anything. So, yeah.
That I'm never gonna send to you, saying how I feel if you only knew. your ways, and reality hit me in the face. 'Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you.
Joyeux anniversaire, Sheila.
When they told me not to, they said you never want one night stand trip to Candyland. If you get too close, then you might understand. But now my heart's on my sleeve and I'm in too deep. But you're not thinking twice about me. What if it goes wrong?
Being self-employed is hard sometimes. I mean, it has so many upsides, of course, but sometimes it's just hard to have to do everything on your own and to have no one to kind of like tell you what to do. And it's funny because it's actually the reason why I chose to create my own business, is that I don't like it when people tell me what to do. But sometimes I wish I just kind of had a planning of the day and I just had to follow it. And I just feel like I'm never satisfied with the work I do. I feel like I could always do more. And sometimes I will work until really, really late because I feel like I want to finish something, and then I will be disappointed because I feel like my work won't be good quality. And I feel like I should just have stopped earlier, like maybe at 7 p.m. or something, and enjoyed my evening. But I can never do that without feeling guilty, because I always feel guilty. Like I could be doing more, I could be filming more. But the thing as well, when you do a lot of creative work, is that putting in more hours doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna get better content. So sometimes I'll have the time, but it's just, I feel like won't be having the ideas. I'll just sit in front of my camera. Sometimes I even have like talking points written and it just doesn't come out right. And that's actually the case for this right now. I was going to answer a question on nutrition and I made a few talking points about it. And I just could not, like every time I filmed it, it just, I don't know, it didn't sound right. It wasn't what I wanted to convey. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm instead going to take this opportunity to talk about what it's like actually making content. Also, I'm interested in this. Do any of you guys that follow me or watch my videos, are any of you content creators, whether that is like your full-time job or something you do on the side? I know that since I talk about nutrition and it's not like lifestyle vlog or anything like that, maybe I don't have that many creator followers, but maybe I do. Let me know. Let me know if you agree with what I just said as well. So it's finally sunny in Paris, and when it's sunny, the second it gets sunny, people are always out having picnics. So we're currently at the Tuileries Gardens. We have our little bagel stand bagels. I'm with my friend and my other friend. Hi, so I had somebody ask me some questions about French fashion and like popular French fashion designers and what French fashion was like. And I'm not the best person to answer these questions, but luckily for you, I have somebody who can.
I am the somebody.
If you had to describe French fashion, what would you say? Popular French brands, popular French fashion designers.
There's a big difference. In France, I would say that there are two types of fashion. There is all the heritage of luxury, haute couture, of high-end designers. We have the most iconic fashion designers. So Chanel is French, Dior, the LVMH group has mainly French houses, Louis Vuitton. So these are the most popular French brands that for me represent the minimalistic quiet luxury that you can really see in the French fashion. So I would say that mainly if you look at, for instance, our mom or like the other generation, the older generation, mainly it is, I would say, minimalistic, quite luxury, very neutral Parisian, but with good quality pieces. But I feel that there is another wave, and I'm part of this wave, of the younger generation who embody the secondhand, thrift, playful fashion. I personally am not a big fan of luxury houses. I like what they're doing, but to take inspiration from them and to kind of create my own outfits. And there is this sustainable, ethical mindset that we have. So we tend to buy clothes as I say, in thrift shops or from smaller designers. So nowadays, I would say that there are some smaller designers that one is who's super famous is like Jacques Mus. He's kind of entering the high fashion luxury haute couture, but still he's a young designer that a lot of people are buying from. I think that's something also that is specific to French people is that it's also it makes sense with our country. We like to use fashion to speak up for something. And like I said, with the sustainable thing that is going on, sustainable mindset, we want to dress to show that we want things to change, also in politics, in the environment, in everything. So I feel that we're going towards a fashion that is more expressive. There are two different types of fashion in France because there's this quite luxury, super luxury, high-end fashion, and this kind of playful, we're trying to make things change. So yeah, I would say that that's mainly fashion in France.
It's very good. It's very good. Very buttery. Hello. So I think I'm making this a thing, this being me eating something while I answer one of your nutrition questions or nutrition struggles in my monthly vlog. And today I'm really excited because strawberries are back in season, finally, and I love them so much. And I'm gonna eat a few while I answer a struggle that I actually get asked a lot. And this question is, I don't know who to listen to in nutrition because you're all saying something different. I actually empathize with that. I agree. The solution to that is to stop following everybody except for me. Just kidding, of course. Here are a few things you can do in order to know if you should listen to this person or not. First of all, what is this person's job? Because a lot of influencers are going to go on the internet and talk about something that worked for them food-wise. I'm not saying it hasn't worked for them. I'm just saying that just because it's anecdotal evidence doesn't mean that it's going to be repeatable and work for everyone. And often I see like wellness influencers or even like fitness influencers who have tried certain things that work for them, but now they're using this as general advice for people that you want to be careful. Now you may be thinking, well, actually, I get all my advice from nutrition professionals, but you guys still don't have the same opinion. And yes, that happens. We are all human. We have all different opinions on a lot of things. But the thing is that for me, nutrition shouldn't be about personal opinion. It should be about scientific facts. And that's how I try to make my claims. Like, as much as possible, they are linked to science. I'm not saying they're 100% objective, of course, it's impossible, but I try to always have scientific backing before I say anything. Now, you may say, other professionals I follow also cite their sources, and they promote a carnivore diet, and their sources back that up. And to this, I would answer that you need to look at the type of reference they cite. I know it's getting kind of annoying and frustrating, but you can basically find a study for anything. Especially now that we have ChatGPT, you can just type in like what you want scientific proof for, and it will find an article for you. So that's not the way that you're supposed to do scientific research. You're supposed to objectively look at an issue and look at the scientific literature surrounding that issue, and then base your claim off of the consensus. You're not supposed to cherry pick claims, but that's what a lot of people do. So what you do need to look for is the scientific consensus, meaning, are most professionals of this field in agreement with this article? Like, do they all back it? Is it like peer reviewed? Is it like a meta-analysis? Is this like a tiny study done on like 5 rats? And a general rule of thumb is that when you're looking at like reputable professionals in nutrition, it's never going to be something extreme. Like, it's never going to be something groundbreaking. Sadly, the research is slow. If someday groundbreaking news happens, it's not going to be like one article and then it's done. There's going to be multiple different tests, multiple different things. So you need to understand that it's really rare for something to be a miracle way of dieting, like a miracle product, a miracle whatever. And if people are telling you that, then probably don't trust them. So hope this helps. And also, I made a video a few years ago, but maybe it can still be helpful, on why nutrition is so controversial, and if you're interested, you can check it out here or in the description. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. I feel like I have a decent amount of content. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like it, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of this type of content. Let me know what you want me to include in these. I have all of your ideas on a list to choose from for my next ones. And thank you again for watching. Bye.